Hi folks, welcome back to my channel. Hi, my name is Aakash and today in this particular video we will be going to understand about real practical example of a demonstration first. Then we'll try to understand the definition. So you will, I here in this particular video, my focus of agenda is not about explaining the definition first if you are not able to understand, right? So certain words you need to understand, certain terminologies you need to understand, so that it will be good to go. All right. So when I'm talking about the what is the computers, right? So you need to understand. So first thing, it is an electronic machine, right? What it can do, let's take an example of a calculator now. All right. So let's um, take an example here. So what you are doing here, so that is accepting the data. You are inputting something, right? Let's suppose Wikipedia. Wikipedia. So what it is doing, it accepting, processing the information, and giving the desired information for me, right? So three things you need to understand: you are inputting the data, it is processing the data, and accepting the data and processing the information and gives the desired information, right? So you have to understand three things. So if I wanted to club together, if I wanted to say this particular definition, once again, I will going to tell one giving another example. Let's say calculator. Here, calculator. If I will be going to take it. Okay. So I will be going to explain you how the thing is taken. Right. First, what you do. Let's say I am just inputting the data, which is accepting this particular data. Right, processing this particular data and giving the desired value, desired output you are getting, desired information. The desired information is what? 35. You are inputting the data, 12 plus 30, 23. And it is processing the information and giving you the output, giving you the desired information. That is nothing but what? Computer, right? So let's say I will give you a simple scenario now, right? So let's say just to understand in layman terms. Let's say in a Google search, what you do, you search something, Wikipedia, right? It is a computer, so which is processing the information, sending the request, getting the response, right? Sending the request, which is accepting the request, and sending the information, processing the data, and giving you the desired information, right? So this is what we can say it as a computers, right? So let's take an example of this my mobile phone. This is also a machine. This is an electronic device, right? Let's say if I wanted to call someone, I can call. If I wanted to open the WhatsApp, so I can open that. It's what? It is an electronic machine, right? If I am clicking on this particular app, right, it is opening, right? It is opening. It is opening. Whenever I'm opening, so something information is like it is processing this app to open, and this particular information I am getting, right? So this is what we call it as a computers. So if I wanted to club together, so variety of kind of activities you can do with the computers. You can store the data, you can retrieve the data with the high computing power if you have a, in your system, right? Let's say if you have a storage media to have it, right, to store the memory, to store the data. So it is kind of a device, right, which can maintains everything, each and everything. So for example, calculator, like in the olden days, PDA, personal digital assistant, they would have done, right? Nowadays the Google assistants has it. So let's say if I open, the Gemini will open, right? Hi, how are you, Gemini? So I'm just giving the input here, right? So internet was not there. Hi, Gemini. So hi, Gemini, how are you? Hi Gemini, how are you? So something, some problem is there. Okay, all right. So I gave you the clear understanding what a computer is all about. So it's like this thing. So if anybody asks you, right, what is a computers? So what you can say, computer is an electronic device, right? Right, correct. So it is an electronic device which will accept the data, which will accepts the data, accepts the data, process the data. So this is what you need to understand. Process the data, and what you need to do next, it will give you the desired information, right? Process and gives the desired information, gives the desired information so that people can understand, right? People can understand. All right. So this is a particular thing you need to understand. So now we understood what's the computers. In another video, we'll try to understand about computer languages.